everybody. Happy New Year. I hope you've all had a lovely Christmas break, although by the time this goes up, it probably feels like it was ages ago. It's already, what day is it? It's already the 6th of January by the time I'm vlogging this. I did have every intention to vlog Brighton, but then I was just still in holiday mode, if I'm being honest. I was having such a nice time with Max. I didn't spend much of the Christmas period with him. So then we met up in Brighton and spent New Year's there, which is lovely. And it was so nice. I feel like I really did give myself that time to fully switch off. But I don't know about anybody else. It always takes me probably like a good couple of weeks to feel like properly into the flow of things again. But January is very, very busy. I am very excited for this month. Actually, this time next week, I will be in Norway with my friend Charlotte, who you've probably seen on the vlog a couple of times. So I'm very excited for that. I feel like so many people's like first vlogs back are like New Year's resolution kind of based things. And if I'm being completely honest, I am not a New Year's resolution kind of gal. I've just always kind of felt them to be very pressurizing, and to be honest, I kind of just feel like, for me anyway, I'd be setting myself up for failure, because I feel like the things that people set themselves to do is like, I don't know, maybe like a 75-day challenge, or I don't know, eat cleaner, go to the gym more. If I'm being honest, I feel like I do just see January the 1st as like another day. For me, that's actually a positive thing, because I don't actually put any pressure on myself to do anything differently. I guess I'm always just like trying to be better. Like I'm trying to include more movement into my daily routine at the moment and like prioritize making time for that, but it's not a New Year's resolution. So yeah, I'm feeling very chilled. I don't expect that to last long because this month is so crazy, but whilst it is chilled, I'm very much enjoying it. This week is mainly just like preparing for Norway next week, and then also going to Copenhagen Fashion Week at the end of next month. Even though Copenhagen Fashion Week, work-wise, is like one of my favorite things to do, I feel like as fashion weeks go, it's the least kind of like pretentious and snobby, and I genuinely do feel like everyone is kind of just wearing something that's authentically their style. But then I think the overwhelmingness for me comes from like trying to pinpoint my style. I guess it's just something that I'm continuously working on. Also, the Christmas tree is yet to come down. I loved my Christmas tree, but she was very, very wonky and it did always bother me. I do wonder whether it's like the type of stand that I bought, if it just wasn't, I don't know, strong enough. So that's gonna have to come down today. Also, I'm doing a little bit of a clear out of the flat because Mac will be moving in with me very soon, and this flat is just completely full of my stuff. Like I genuinely don't know where he would put his things. So I'm trying to have a little bit of a clear out. So I need to do that, go through like my wardrobes and the cupboards and everything, because I guess he will need wardrobe space, as much as I dislike that, because I do take up the entirety of like the 3 wardrobes. And then I'm also selling my coffee machine just because I have a newer one and I've had this one for a couple of years. So I need to package all of that up and everything and then put up my new coffee machine. I feel like it's a good way to start the year, having a bit of a spring clean in the flat. Sadly, I haven't got any coffee beans to give it a try, but how pretty. I actually did a masterclass with Philips. How long ago was it now? Probably like 3 months ago, maybe even longer. If I'm being honest, I wasn't brilliant at using my other coffee machine just because every time I made a coffee, it tasted absolutely awful. So I just never wanted to make one. When I did the class with Philips, it was super easy to use, a lot easier than my Sage one, and the coffee tasted a whole lot better. So fingers crossed. So I have, what day are we on? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 4 days until I go to Norway. And this week I've been on a bit of a mission to pick up some extra layers because, oh my goodness, I had a look yesterday and it was -5. I don't think I've ever experienced cold quite like that. So I've been desperately trying to stock up on like hats, gloves. I'm going into town tomorrow with my friend Charlotte, who I'm going to Norway with, and we're going to go to Uniqlo and pick up as much heat tech as we humanly can. But let me show you the bits I've gotten so far. Also, I can't tell if I like this double denim or whether I look like I'm going to jail or kind of just like a boiler man, you know? Let me put on a coat to show you how I would style the bits I picked up. I have an obsession at the moment with bonnets and hoods. So I picked up this hood from H&M. I have a love for grey and yellow together at the moment, so I'll probably wear with these sunnies that have like a really cool yellow frame. These from Jimmy Fairley, and like my little yellow Pelen bag. I also picked up this gorgeous, it's like an olivey khaki green scarf from Suzanne. And this is made from alpaca wool, which I know is so good for keeping you warm. Also, I've learned a new little hack with scarves where you can turn them into a hood to keep your head and your ears warm. So if you put it round like this and then tuck in both sides into the loop, you can then pull up the back like a little hood. I did this when I was in Austria on the last day, and honestly, it saved me from freezing. Also, definitely going to be taking my mittens from Jane and Tash, although actually they've rebranded now. I think they're now called De Savory London, something like that. But how cute are these as well? Let you know what else I end up picking up from Uniqlo tomorrow. I've had a bit of an at-home filming day today, and oh my goodness, the state of my flat after a filming day. This is in my bedroom. Look at this monstrosity. But especially for TikTok, I try and like batch film just because it is hard every single day, especially with the lighting at the moment, to be filming every day. Like yesterday, I woke up and it was literally dark outside for the entirety of the day. So there was no way I could possibly film anything. So today, when the lighting is okay, it's not brilliant, but it's okay, I try and shoot as much as I can. I got a little bit of disappointing work news today, and Mac just came back from his run and picked me up some flowers and some little moons, which are my favorite evening snack. Although they are an expensive habit to get into. I don't know why little moons cost so much money, but I absolutely love them. So gonna be snacking on these tonight, watching The Traitors, which by the way, we are obsessed with at the moment. We were literally counting down the days until the next episode comes out. It's so annoying that you have to wait, like it's on like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then you have to wait for the following Wednesday for them to come out. Right, I'm gonna get myself ready for the gym now. I feel like a little bit of movement will also make me feel a little bit better. I feel like you're either a floor getting ready girly or you're a getting ready in the bathroom kind of girl. I am definitely a getting ready on the floor kind of girl. Just down here by my big mirror. The saddest thing happened last night. Do you remember me saying how excited I was to watch The Traitors? So me and Mac were sat on the sofa at 8 o'clock and we're like, right, we've got an hour to kill until The Traitors is on. And then we kill an hour, I'm reading my book, he's doing whatever, and then go to put on the TV to go and watch The Traitors. And it wasn't on there, and I was like, what is going on? I was like, the TV must be glitching, because in my head I was just so convinced that it was Wednesday, and so was Mac, and we could not tell you why. I feel like maybe I'm still thrown off from like the kind of Christmas limbo where nobody knows what day of the week it is. But I'd gotten us hot chocolates ready, we had our little moons, and we were all ready and excited for The Traitors, and then we realised it wasn't on. I actually don't know the last time I was that gutted that a show wasn't on. I am fully invested into The Traitors. My favourite traitor is Mina. I really want her to win. Anyway, I'm just getting ready to go into town to pick up some more bits for Norway. I'm gonna be trying this is the lip stain by Sashu. The one that everyone online went crazy for because it was in Billie Eilish's makeup tutorial. Whoa, this is dark. I actually look like a crazy person right now. I thought it was really cool though that Billie's stage makeup used a lot of affordable products. I also ended up buying the Maybelline tattoo liner in brown, which is what she uses on her eyes. Obviously not going to be doing like any kind of crazy looks, just going to town. I say looking like a crazy person right now, but I promise you this will come off and it will look really nice. Oh my goodness, this bit has just started peeling off on its own. How nice is that colour? And this will literally stay all day. The only thing I would say with it is that it is incredibly drying. I do always find that I have to put a gloss on or something on top. I have been loving this one by Charlotte Tilbury. So instead of watching Traitors last night, I ended up reading my book, and I am currently reading Fourth Wing. And when I tell you, I am so hooked. I am an ACOTAR girly, so I knew that I was going to like it, and so many of my friends had recommended it to me. It is even better and more gripping than I thought it was going to be. I'd say it's like a really cool cross between Hunger Games and Divergent. So if you liked those as a teenager, that sort of thing, and Twilight was like my entire teenage years. I was obsessed with Twilight, Maze Runner, Hunger Games. What other ones were there? Divergent. I read all the books, I watched all the films, and I feel like this is like my adult version of that. I did really enjoy ACOTAR, but to be honest, towards the end, I was struggling with it a little bit. I always find with Sarah J Maas's books, sometimes for me anyway, they take a bit of a dip in the middle, and then the last 100 pages are like incredible. So I knew that I just had to keep pushing through. Also, because I had read all the other books, I was like, well, I can't not finish this entire series. So I did push through it. But for me, I know that if I have to push through a book, I'm not that gripped. But for the first 2 books of ACOTAR, I was absolutely hooked. You could not peel me away from them. So I will keep you updated on how I'm doing with Fourth Wing. But so far, really enjoying it. Ever since coming back to London, my skin has been breaking out so badly. To be honest, I think it's probably all the sugar and alcohol catching up to me. So I can't be surprised, but not fun. Hopefully it'll sort itself out. Picking up the goods. I've already got that one in black, but I might get an off-white one as well. These are so good because they're so thin, so you don't end up looking bulky, but they keep you so warm.
These ones are thicker, so they're like,
oh, is it?
Like a furry inside. Look. You see, it's like furry.
Oh, that's quite nice, actually. Oh, yeah. Sorry, this is what I got. I got one of these for Austria. I had a look day before yesterday, and it was -5 there. So I think we do need to get the warmest we can get.
Yeah, because I've got a few already, so I just needed a black one in case.
How many days are we there? 4 days. So maybe I'll pick up one more, have 3.
Yeah.
Have 3 of these.
Yeah.
And I also want to get some of the leggings.
The leggings are good.
Do they run true to size?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I also got a pair of these. I think I got the green ones for Austria, and they're really nice. I think I'll probably get a grey pair.
-20 to 10 degrees.
So that should work for us. I'd show you all the bits that I picked up yesterday. I've got a little bit of a haul. I ended up picking up 1 pair of the Uniqlo Heat Tech Thermal leggings and 1 of the warmest thermals. These ones, like Shah said, are fleece lined, whereas the other ones aren't. And because potentially it is going to be anywhere between like -5 and -10, I thought it was at least worth picking up one of these. But I did also pick up a regular thermal as well. So I've got 3 thermals in total. The warmer ones are a little bit more expensive. These were $24.90, I believe. And then I ended up getting a grey pair and a white pair of the Heat-Tech socks. These are great to have anyway, and you can never go wrong with having too many pairs of socks. I feel like my washing machine eats them and I lose them all the time anyway, so these are great. The total did end up being £82.80, which is a little bit more than I was intending to spend, but there's literally nothing worse than being somewhere and being freezing cold, so thought it was definitely worth investing in. And then popped into H&M just to pick up a few random bits. I actually got this black headband. I desperately want to be one of those girls that looks really cute in one of these like black headbands. I don't know if I can pull it off. And then I do already have some leather gloves, but I thought it'd be good just to pick up some regular, what are these, like wool cotton gloves. I'm currently in the middle of packing, which is always a challenge for me. I feel like I always overpack. But I think the only shoes I'm gonna end up bringing are my Solomon XT6, just because they are so incredibly comfy. I think I spoke about this in my Austria vlog, but they are so comfortable. They're perfect for walking. And to be honest, I don't think we'll be going for any like bougie meals or anything like that. So I think I'm just gonna take these. And then as much as I didn't want to, I also recently got myself a black puffer coat. The reason I didn't want to is because it's not typically my style, but thought it would be necessary for this trip. Also, I feel like I could still make it cute with some accessories. All right, I'm going to end this vlog here just so I have time to edit it and get it uploaded before heading away. So I will see you all next week for the Norway vlog. Bye.